Hi, my name is Linda McManus, and I'm going to tell you about my experience with sedation dentistry. My very deep-seated fear of dentistry started when I was a child. I had very poor dental care and then bad experiences along the way to what it evolved to is that I then, not only did I fear the dentist, but I was also embarrassed and humiliated because I had allowed myself to go this far down the path. And as I was just saying, several years ago when this place was constructed, I always felt that this would be the place that I would end up. And I heard lots of rave reviews about the work here being done, and I came a little bit closer. And finally, after about 50 years of dealing on a daily basis with bad dental health and fear and embarrassment and humiliation, I made the decision one day to come here. Mainly because I'd heard about the sedation dentistry, and I felt if I was ever going to do what I needed to do, I would need to be sedated. So my first visit with Dr. Bob, I was cowering in the corner. I was crying. My husband came with me, stood in front of me, held me, and Dr. Bob was magnificent. I wouldn't sit in the dentist chair. I simply couldn't. And he talked to me gently, kindly, just brought me into a place where I was much more comfortable, and didn't force me to do anything I didn't need to do or couldn't do. And I made the decision to go ahead with it. And I actually got up into the dentist chair, and for the first time in years, opened my mouth, which was very, very difficult. It was very difficult. As I say, there was a high level of embarrassment and humiliation also involved. And he talked me through what he was going to do. He educated me as to his methods and, what I could expect. And I went away encouraged. And I won't tell you all my fear was gone. It wasn't. But I came back, we had another visit, and the bottom line is he gave me hope that I could finally come to a place in my life where I could smile at my husband. I'd never been able to do that. I'd never been able to look him in the eye and give him a huge smile. Never could do it. So came the day, and it's time for my first sedation appointment, and they give you a pill, a calming pill, and I took that in the morning, and it does calm you. And my husband helped me in, they walked me down the hall, and I needed the little pill because I was still just that much uncomfortable. But by the time I got there, and there was Dr. Bob, and there were all his helpers, I have not met anyone here who isn't the kindest, gentlest, most compassionate person in this field. They're just, from start to finish, the people have been magnificent. And I sat down in the chair. I also don't like needles, so there was that part of it too, but he put the IV in, and I was gone. And while I was gone, he did everything he needed to do. I had no pain. There was obviously no fear because I was sedated. When I woke up, a little groggy, still no pain. I got up, my husband walked me out, I went home, took a couple-hour nap, to kind of get rid of the rest of it, but it was absolutely astonishing because I was then willing to come and have the second part done. I needed 2 sedation appointments to have done what I need to do, which was a total front bridge. Came back, did the same thing the second time. Absolutely magnificent. And now I have been here 2 more times without sedation. I've walked in with my eyes wide open, and I am so grateful for the opportunity to have the sedation that allowed me to gain the courage to be able to do it on my own.